90-Day Fiancé. Why did Darcey Silva and Georgi Rusev unfollow each other? 90-Day Fiancé stars Darcey Silva and Georgi Rusev are making some fans curious following their recent social media activity. The two haven't been sharing updates on their marriage. Many of Darcey's posts today are about her businesses and parties she attends. It was later discovered that Darcey and Georgi unfollowed each other on social media, raising a lot of questions. Keep reading to see what happened. 90-Day Fiancé, Darcey Silva and Georgi Rusev's marriage. Darcey and Georgi's marriage took many people by surprise. The 90-Day Fiancé stars kept the big news for quite some time before announcing in January 2024 that they were already married. The reason behind their decision to keep their nuptials private remains a mystery. But 2 months after their marriage, Darcey began to hint at separating from Georgi. She posted a video in the same month with the caption, "I'm strong and loving me. I'm my own soulmate," while playing Taylor Swift's Cruel Summer. Since then, Darcey has been sharing quotes about being a strong and independent woman. However, there are still times when Darcey still uploads photos of her husband, making a lot of people wonder about their real status today. Why did Darcey and Georgi unfollow each other? Some 90-Day Fiancé fans also discovered that Darcey Silva and Georgi Rusev unfollowed each other on Instagram. This comes amid their unusual absence together for over a month. There are speculations that it's related to Darcey's suspicious relationship with her brother-in-law, Florian Sukaj, which was revealed on the latest 90-Day, The Last Resort Tell-All. According to Stacey, her twin sister would message her husband in the middle of the night. Florian then confessed that Darcey had been encouraging him to leave Stacey, allegedly saying he deserved better. It seems Darcey's acts have also affected her marriage, and it seems she and Georgi need to be in 90-Day, The Last Resort as well. 90-Day Fiancé, what is Georgi Rusev up to today? Georgi has not made any social media posts this year, making things more suspicious between him and Darcey. His last post was from December 2024, when he and Darcey arrived in South Beach, Miami, Florida. The 90-Day Fiancé star also appeared at the Influencers Global Awards last December. Career-wise, it seems Georgi Rusev is still thriving as a model. He's also active on OnlyFans and has helped Darcey in her fashion business, House of 11. I wish him the best. 90-Day Fiancé's Stacey Silva hints at time apart from Florian. It seems like there may be trouble in paradise for 90-Day Fiancé stars Stacey Silva and Florian Sukaj. Despite recommitting to their marriage during the 90-Day, The Last Resort Season 2 finale, Stacey recently hinted that she and Florian may be spending time apart. In a joint interview with her twin sister, Darcey Silva, on People on March 25, Stacey revealed that a lot of things have changed between her and Florian since filming Wrapped. Stacey shared that Florian is pursuing new opportunities, and she wishes him well. She added that she is focusing on her growth and feels content with where she is in life. Family tensions and cheating allegations. Stacey and Florian tied the knot in April 2020. The couple appeared on Season 2 of 90-Day, The Last Resort, which aired in December 2024, alongside 5 other couples struggling to mend their relationships. While they ultimately chose to stay together during the recommitment ceremony, it appears their relationship may still be on shaky ground. Throughout the season, tension between Stacey, Florian, and Darcey reached new heights. During a family therapy session, Stacey accused Darcey of being too involved in her personal life. She also claimed her sister overstepped her boundaries by texting Florian at 3 a.m. Darcey raised concerns about Florian's faithfulness. She alleged that Florian had been seen leaving a bar with 2 blondes, suggesting he had been unfaithful. Stacey reflected on her time on the show, saying it brought back many memories. She expressed gratitude for the chance to work on her relationship, form new friendships, and learn valuable lessons about what to do and what to avoid. During the show, Darcey claimed that she, Lauren, and her husband Georgi Rusev saw Florian leaving a bar with 2 blonde women. She added that one of the women later approached Georgi and said, "Tell Florian, thank you for taking me home." Florian denied the accusations, insisting that one of the women lived in his apartment building and their interaction was limited to the elevator. However, Stacey was visibly upset, warning Florian that if she ever found cold hard proof of his infidelity, their marriage would be over. What's next for Stacey and Florian? Despite the accusations, the couple decided to recommit to their marriage during the finale. Florian apologized for his past mistakes, and Stacey vowed to listen more and talk less. "I promise to trust you from now on and let God guide us to the perfect plan," Stacey said during the emotional ceremony. "Now, let's go live our best life." However, her recent comments suggest that their relationship remains uncertain. While Stacey is focusing on personal growth, it remains to be seen whether her marriage to Florian can withstand the ongoing pressures and rumors. 90-day fiancés Stacey and Darcey Silva reveal unexpected relationship update as Darcey grows closer to Florian Sukaj. Stacey and Darcey Silva from 90-day, The Last Resort appear to have resolved their differences, as they were recently spotted together at a fundraiser in New York City. Darcey and Stacey have experienced many highs and lows in their relationship. Despite being born just 7 minutes apart and undergoing plastic surgeries together, they lead very different lives. Recently, they have been arguing over Darcey's growing friendship with Stacey's husband, Florian Sukaj. In a therapy session in 90-day, The Last Resort Season 2, Stacey revealed her conflict with Darcey, alleging she told Florian he would be better off single. Darcey has become a concern in Stacey's marriage to Florian. The twins are in conflict, and in an episode of 90-day, The Last Resort, the therapist recommends that they undergo family therapy. It appears that the counseling was successful, as the Silva sisters were recently seen together in New York. A post by @Christopher_Budu showed Darcey and Stacey entering a fundraiser venue together in style. Stacey was dressed in a black ensemble, while Darcey wore a white dress and a fur coat. Although they didn't interact in the video, their body language suggested that they had resolved their differences. What Darcey and Stacey's recent sighting means for their relationship. Darcey and Stacey could potentially have resolved their problems. Darcey and Stacey's new video implies that they have resolved their issues and found a way to move past their problems to focus on their growing brand. Darcey and Stacey have worked hard to remain relevant, putting a lot of time and effort into growing their public image and becoming well-known reality TV stars. The twin sisters even won the Reality Royalty Award at the American Reality Television Awards. It is logical for the Silva sisters to overcome their personal differences for the sake of their brand and business. Darcey and Stacey's latest video suggests that fans should expect them to remain together for the time being. Their sudden reconciliation also hints that reality TV viewers may see them in the 90-day Fiancé franchise again, possibly in a different spin-off. Previously, Darcey and Stacey had their spin-off series, Darcey and Stacey, which gained popularity over 4 seasons. Unfortunately, the network cancelled the spin-off after season 4, which aired in early 2023. Darcey and Stacey's unexpected reunion could potentially encourage the network to bring back Darcey and Stacey or feature the well-known sisters in another one of their shows. Our take on Darcey and Stacey being seen together in New York. Darcey may no longer be involved in Stacey's marriage. It's heartwarming to see Darcey and Stacey overcome their differences and find common ground. While the two were at odds in 90-day, The Last Resort, it appears they have since moved past that drama and found peace. Darcey seems to have established a healthy relationship with her husband, Georgi, indicating she may be in a better place in her life. On the other hand, Stacey is no longer following Florian on Instagram, possibly suggesting a split. Regardless, family always comes first, so it's good to see the 90-day, The Last Resort cast members reconciling. 90-day fiancés Darcey Silva reveals unexpected relationship update with Georgi Rusev amid Stacey and Florian drama. Darcey Silva has surprised 90-day fiancé fans by revealing a new update about her relationship with Georgi Rusev. She is a well-known cast member of the franchise, and her negative behavior towards her twin sister, Stacey Silva, was recently discussed in 90-day, The Last Resort Season 2. Stacey disclosed that Darcey has a suspiciously close friendship with her husband, Florian Sukaj, and even told him that he deserved a better wife. With the serious nature of Stacey and Darcey's situation, the therapist suggested that all three should undergo group counseling. Darcey married Georgi in November 2023, but in December 2024, she announced the beginning of her single era. Despite speculation from many 90 Day Fiancé viewers that Darcey and Georgi had split up, she recently surprised her followers by posting a video with her husband. Darcey shared an Instagram story, later reposted by @TheRealityTmas, showing her being romantic with Georgi and wearing her wedding ring. Georgi, also wearing his wedding ring, appeared very happy in the short video clip with Darcey. It seemed that the couple was out enjoying a special occasion together. What Darcey's new relationship update with Georgi means for their future. Darcey and Georgi's relationship still seems unhealthy. Darcey and Georgi's relationship has always been complicated, filled with trust issues and emotional baggage from past relationships. Darcey even ended her relationship with Georgi to have a fresh start. During Darcey and Stacey Season 4, she hired a matchmaker to find a suitable partner, but her search was unsuccessful. Ultimately, she decided to reconcile with Georgi, and they got married on November 11, 2023. However, 2 months after their wedding, they hinted at a split, with Darcey revealing that she was focusing on being strong and loving herself. Darcey doesn't feel loved by Georgi, which is why she continues to accuse him of neglecting and disrespecting her. They have also encountered communication problems, struggling to express their feelings effectively. Their recent video indicates a potential improvement in their relationship, though not necessarily a positive development. Darcey and Georgi appear to be trapped in a pattern of arguments followed by reconciliation, perhaps avoiding addressing their underlying issues in favor of fleeting romantic moments. Hopefully, the 90 Day Fiancé couple has reconciled for good and accepted each other as they are. Our take on Darcey's new relationship update with Georgi. Darcey and Georgi may have strengthened their bond. Darcey has encountered numerous challenges with Georgi. She has felt that he doesn't love her enough, causing her to rely on others like Florian for emotional support. Darcey's unhealthy relationship with Georgi has impacted not only her but also Stacey's marriage to Florian. Therefore, it's heartwarming to see her appearing happy and in love in her new video with her husband. It appears that Darcey and Georgi have re-established a strong bond, particularly leading up to Valentine's Day. Hopefully, the 90 Day Fiancé franchise couple will maintain the stability they have recently found. 90 Day Fiancé, do Darcey and Stacey Silva still have a business together in 2025? Is House of 11 still co-owned by the sisters? Recently, on 90 Day, The Last Resort, Stacey Silva revealed her relationship with her twin sister, Darcey Silva, has worsened, leading to questions about whether they still co-own their business. Darcey and Stacey first appeared in 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 1 and quickly became popular reality stars known for their dramatic personalities and compelling storylines. Stacey is currently featured in 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 with her husband, Florian Sukaj, as they work to resolve their marital issues. Despite appearing to be compatible, Stacey and Florian are struggling with trust issues. Stacey and Florian first met through social media. They dated for nearly 5 years before Florian came to the United States from Albania to marry her in 2020. However, shortly after the wedding, Florian confessed to cheating on Stacey after she discovered an explicit video of him with a woman named Shanti Zora. While Florian claimed he only kissed Shanti, she said their relationship was much more intimate. Since then, Stacey and Florian's marriage has been troubled by trust issues. In a recent episode, Stacey mentioned Florian had begun partying and didn't support her during her kidney surgery. Why aren't Darcey and Stacey on friendly terms? Darcey may be creating issues in Stacey and Florian's relationship. While Stacey's marriage to her husband is facing difficulties, her relationship with Darcey is also deteriorating. In a recent episode of the 90 Day Fiancé spin-off, during Sandbox Therapy, Stacey made a shocking confession about her twin sister acting like a home wrecker and trying to turn Florian against her. She alleged Darcey was calling Florian in the middle of the night, 3 in the morning. Stacey feels like an outsider in her marriage due to Darcey's behavior, saying, "Darcey and Florian have this bond, buddy. They're like, let's go out. Let's hang out late." Stacey appeared disheartened as she mentioned Darcey is married and has her own life, implying she shouldn't meddle in her relationship with Florian. She then disclosed something quite shocking Darcey had said to Florian. When Florian hesitated to share, Stacey insisted Darcey had told him, "You should be single. You deserve more." She elaborated, she said to Florian he's better off single, basically. Since Darcey's actions are causing significant problems in Stacey and Florian's marriage, therapists have recommended that they invite her to the resort in Arizona for counseling as a family. What business does Darcey and Stacey do together? Darcey and Stacey have a clothing brand. Darcey and Stacey capitalized on their reality TV fame and started their own clothing store, House of 11, in October 2010. 4 years ago, they expanded House of 11 to include home goods, beauty, and shoes. Viewers may have spotted them wearing their own branded accessories on the show. Throughout the years, Darcey and Stacey have shared several pictures modeling for their clothing brand. During 90 Day, The Last Resort, Stacey mentioned to the therapists that she shares ownership of a company with her sister, which is likely why it's even more important for them to resolve their conflicts. Are Darcey and Stacey still working together? Darcey and Stacey don't look very friendly. While the recent drama has caused a lot of stress in Stacey and Darcey's relationship, they seem to be in agreement when it comes to their business ventures. In January, Stacey posted a collaboration with Darcey promoting a salon they had visited together. In the video, they didn't appear particularly close, but both smiled and seemed thrilled to show off their hair extensions. Stacey captioned the post by tagging everyone in the video, including Darcey, and used the hashtag #DarceyandStacey to indicate that they are on good cordial terms when it comes to promoting brands together. Darcey and Stacey continue to mention House of 11 on their respective social media accounts. Likewise, the bio of House of 11's Instagram page also references them. However, it's unclear if the Silva sisters are still operating their business together, as the page only identifies them as founders. Stacey and Darcey's LinkedIn profiles show that they co-founded House of 11, but don't specify their current roles in the business. The Silva twins still promote House of 11 on their social media, hinting that they probably still co-own the brand, as Stacey mentioned in 90 Day, The Last Resort. 90 Day Fiancé, signs Darcey and Georgi's life isn't as perfect as it seems. Will they stay together? 90 Day Fiancé couple Darcey Silva and Georgi Rusev's married life hasn't been the fairy tale version she had dreamed of. Darcey faced rejection at the hands of Jesse Meester, her first, much younger, on-screen boyfriend. Darcey romanced British man Tom Brooks next and found Georgi from Bulgaria on Instagram. Darcey noticed red flags in him, such as Georgi hiding the fact that he was still married or him saving money and hiding it in a sock. Darcey and Georgi got engaged in Darcey and Stacey Season 1. Naturally, a breakup followed, even though Darcey finally had the ring she wanted on her finger. Darcey took Georgi back in Season 4, but immediately after it ended, she announced the news of her broken engagement again. Darcey and Georgi's wedding that took place after the split reveal was indeed a surprise to viewers. They expected Darcey to learn from her mistakes, not repeat them over and over again. Darcey hid her wedding news until January 2024. Why would she keep such happy news a secret? In November 2023, 90 Day Fiancé blogger John Yates shared photos from what appeared to be Darcey and Georgi's wedding ceremony. As just discussed on my #exclusive YouTube live, these pictures were taken from Darcey and Georgi's alleged wedding on Saturday, November 11, 23, he wrote in the caption. The post has since been deleted, but the blogger had informed fans that Darcey and Georgi got married in her home in Connecticut. Darcey had only invited 20 close people to the ceremony. She wore a fishtail gown with a deep neckline and Georgi was handsome in his tuxedo. Georgi had first posted and deleted an announcement in September 2023. He'd captioned the post, "It's finally happening." He also tagged Darcey in the caption and included the hashtags, #Darcey and Georgi number 1111 #love #Georgi Rusev #Darcey Silva. Interestingly, the news of Darcey and Georgi's wedding wasn't confirmed until January 2024 when the official pictures were released and all information by John Yates was revealed to be true. The question remains, why did Darcey wait until the next year to announce she was married when Georgi could hardly contain his excitement and had posted a spoiler much in advance? Darcey hinted at a split 2 months after she married Georgi. Is Darcey not wife material? It could have been the case that Darcey regretted getting married to Georgi the minute she walked down the aisle but realized it was too late. Darcey may have wanted to keep the wedding a secret, but there were also contractual obligations she needed to follow. It was not surprising when Darcey hinted at a split with Georgi in January 2024, the same month she announced that she had become Mrs. Rusev. Darcey posted a very revealing video captioned, "I'm strong and loving me. I'm my own soulmate," as she grooved to Taylor Swift's Cruel Summer. Darcey keeps posting captions about her being single. Darcey needs to stop airing dirty laundry on IG. In April 2024, Darcey shared a similar post where she implied she was single. Darcey posted a video where she wore a black, barely there bandaged dress with a wide-brimmed white hat and filmed herself from a top angle in her walk-in closet. She looked confident swaying to Light's Single Version by Ellie Goulding. The caption was what caught TH.